Language Foundations Vocabulary Flashcards, helping you achieve understanding.
Show to be right by providing justification or proof. Adjust the spaces between words. Justify the margins. Used of God, declare innocent. Absolve from the penalty of sin. Show to be right by providing justification or proof. Vindicate a claim. Clear of accusation, blame, suspicion, or doubt with supporting proof. You must vindicate yourself and fight this libel. Maintain, uphold, or defend. Vindicate the rights of the citizens. Support against an opponent. Keep or maintain in unaltered condition. Cause to remain or last. Stand up for, stick up for, of causes, principles, or ideals. Maintain by writing regular records. Maintain a record. Have an exercise. State categorically. Keep in safety and protect from harm, decay, loss, or destruction. Support against an opponent. State or assert. He maintained his innocence. Stick to correctly or closely. Supply with necessities and support. Cause to continue in a certain state, position, or activity, e.g., keep clean. Maintain for use and service. An unofficial association of people or groups. The smart set goes there. Get ready for a particular purpose or event. Set up an experiment. Several exercises intended to be done in series. He did 4 sets of the incline bench press. Representation consisting of the scenery and other properties used to identify the location of a dramatic production. The sets were meticulously authentic. A relatively permanent inclination to react in a particular way. The set of his mind was obvious. Disappear beyond the horizon. The sun sets early these days. Decide upon or fix definitely. Put or set, seeds, seedlings, or plants, into the ground. Establish as the highest level or best performance. Set a record. Urge to attack someone. Set down according to a plan. A carefully laid table with places set for 4 people. Usually followed by to, or for, on the point of or strongly disposed. We are set to go at any time. Converted to solid form, as concrete. Make ready or suitable or equip in advance for a particular purpose or for some use, event, etc. Determined or decided upon as by an authority. The time set for the launching. Equip with sails or masts. Insert a nail or screw below the surface, as into a countersink. Locate. The film is set in Africa. Fixed and unmoving. With eyes set in a fixed glassy stare. Put into a certain place or abstract location. Adapt for performance in a different way. Set this poem to music. Psychology, being temporarily ready to respond in a particular way. The subject set led them to solve problems the familiar way and to overlook the simpler solution. Become gelatinous. situated in a particular spot or position. A house set on a hilltop. Fix conclusively or authoritatively. Set the rules. Evil Egyptian god with the head of a beast that has high square ears and a long snout, brother and murderer of Osiris. Arrange attractively. Alter or regulate so as to achieve accuracy or conform to a standard. Estimate. The process of becoming hard or solid by cooling or drying or crystallization. He tested the set of the glue. Bear fruit. Set in type. My book will be typeset nicely. A group of things of the same kind that belong together and are so used. A set of books. Any electronic equipment that receives or transmits radio or TV signals. The early sets ran on storage batteries. Apply or start. Set fire to a building. A unit of play in tennis or squash. They played 2 sets of tennis after dinner. Being below the horizon. The moon is set. Fix in a border. The goldsmith set the diamond. Give a fine, sharp edge to a knife or razor. Mathematics, an abstract collection of numbers or symbols. The set of prime numbers is infinite. Put into a certain state. Cause to be in a certain state. Set the house afire. Put into a position that will restore a normal state. Set a broken bone. Set to a certain position or cause to operate correctly. Set clocks or instruments. The act of putting something in position. He gave a final set to his hat. The descent of a heavenly body below the horizon. Before the set of sun. Adapt or conform oneself to new or different conditions. We must adjust to the bad economic situation. Place in a line or arrange so as to be parallel or straight. Alter or regulate so as to achieve accuracy or conform to a standard. Decide how much is to be paid on an insurance claim. Make correspondent or conformable. Make right or correct. Correct in opinion or judgment. Socially right or correct. Correct behavior. Censure severely. Go down in value. The stock market corrected. Punish in order to gain control or enforce obedience. Adjust for. Engineers will work to correct the effects or air resistance. In accord with accepted standards of usage or procedure. Free from error, especially conforming to fact or truth. The correct answer. Make reparations or amends for. Alter or regulate so as to achieve accuracy or conform to a standard. Correct the alignment of the front wheels. Treat a defect. The new contact lenses will correct for his myopia. Not taken up by scheduled activities. A free hour between classes. Part with a possession or right. Not fixed in position. He pulled his arm free and ran. Relieve from. Free or remove obstruction from. Free a path across the cluttered floor. remove or force out from a position. He finally could free the legs of the earthquake victim who was buried in the rubble. Grant freedom to, free from confinement. Make assets available. Release gas or energy as a result of a chemical reaction or physical decomposition. Free from obligations or duties. Make information available for publication. Completely wanting or lacking. People who are free. The home of the free and the brave. Not literal. A free translation of the poem. Without restraint. Costing nothing. Free admission. Grant relief or an exemption from a rule or requirement to. Let off the hook. Not held in servitude. After the Civil War he was a free man. Not limited or hampered, not under compulsion or restraint. Free enterprise. Not occupied or in use. A free locker. Unconstrained or not chemically bound in a molecule or not fixed and capable of relatively unrestricted motion. Free expansion. Grant remission of a sin to. The priest absolved him and told him to say 10 Hail Marys. Let off the hook. I absolve you from this responsibility. Stand behind and guarantee the quality, accuracy, or condition of. The dealer warrants all the cars he sells. Formal and explicit approval. A written assurance that some product or service will be provided or will meet certain specifications. A type of security issued by a corporation, usually together with a bond or preferred stock, that gives the holder the right to purchase a certain amount of common stock at a stated price. As a sweetener, they offered warrants along with the fixed income securities. A writ from a court commanding police to perform specified acts. Provide adequate grounds to justify a certain course of action. The emergency does not warrant all of us buying guns. A defense of some offensive behavior or some failure to keep a promise, etc. He kept finding excuses to stay. Excuse, overlook, or make allowances for, be lenient with. Excuse someone's behavior. Ask for permission to be released from an engagement. Serve as a reason or cause or justification of. Your need to sleep late does not excuse your late arrival at work. Accept an excuse for. Please excuse my dirty hands. Grant exemption or release to. Please excuse me from this class. Defend, explain, clear away, or make excuses for by reasoning. A poor example. A poor excuse for an automobile. A note explaining an absence. He had to get his mother to write an excuse for him. Serve as a reason or cause or justification of. Her recent divorce may explain her reluctance to date again. Make plain and comprehensible. He explained the laws of physics to his students. Define. The committee explained their plan for fundraising to the dean. Authorized, sanctioned by, or in accordance with law. Illegitimate government. Make legal. Based on known statements or events or conditions. In accordance with recognized or accepted standards or principles. Legitimate advertising practices. Make an illegitimate child legitimate. Declare the legitimacy of someone. Of marriages and offspring, recognized as lawful. Show or affirm to be just and legitimate. Reproduction by applying ink to paper as for publication. All the copies of a work printed at one time. They ran off an initial printing of 2,000 copies. Text handwritten in the style of printed matter. The business of producing printed material for sale or distribution. The rational and systematic study of religion and its influences and of the nature of religious truth. A particular system or school of religious beliefs and teachings. Jewish theology. The learned profession acquired by specialized courses in religion, usually taught at a college or seminary. He studied theology at Oxford. A particular system or school of religious beliefs and teachings.
Become our student and get access to effective and free educational materials. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to become a part of our growing YouTube community and to learn English effectively.